You mean to tell me that it's going to take this many items on this list to move a boat here?
Yeah, well, it's not items, it's a checklist.
Well, you know.
It's the plan.
And you're telling me also that you're fixing to get in the truck with some friends, drive 400 miles with a bunch of tools.
Cold snacks.
Oh, cold snacks.
And water.
And a lot of hope. And bring this boat home?
It's the plan. The plan.
The plan. If you say so.
Hey guys, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Julia, and we're Brown's Voyage.
So today, we're gonna go over a little bit about the plan. So kind of just like what it entails, you know, what's going on, what's getting us to make it the 400-mile trip to bring the boat back home. So this all started out searching for a boat. Looked at a couple boats, like we said in the previous video. I found the boat. Actually in a mixed kind of business trip deal. Was able to do a little side trek. Was close to the boat within an hour and a half. Went and looked at it. Fell in love. Sent her a couple pictures. Not really a lot at all. A couple pictures.
No, not many at all.
Couple pictures.
Not detailed either, like a woman wants to see.
Yeah. So sent her a couple pictures, videos, and decided that that's the boat we were going to go for. So made an offer. Like I said in the past video, we locked the deal in, and that was a couple weeks ago. We've been sitting on this and working behind the scenes. So this is just going to kind of go over some of the behind the scenes on what it took us, mainly me, to get here. So obviously we acquired the vessel. I mean, that's the first part that we've talked about already.
Yep.
So then it was, all right, I've got to find a shipper, right? We got to get this boat that's roughly 400 miles from our home lake where she's going to live, which is Lake Eufaula, Alabama, here, safely, legally, because I thought about, doing it myself.
I could see that happening.
First off, I looked at, hey, this is going to be awesome. I can knock out part of the Great Loop. We can do a guy's trip, maybe me and her, weekend here and there. Then I realized how many miles it is from where the boat is in Tennessee, down the river system, across. The only issue there is we can't get in our lake right now when we're landlocked because the locks are down. With plans to be up in 2027, fingers crossed.
We hope.
So that knocked that out. So, found a shipper.
Check mark.
Yeah, not a check mark. Not anymore.
Nope.
So found out, said shipper did not have a load from California to get to the boat in the timeline I needed. So we kind of mutually agreed that it just wasn't going to work out. Started searching. Boy, that was a prayer. So got some prices, went back and forth with some shippers, landed on one, finally made a deposit.
Found
which
a shipper again.
We skipped a little bit here. I found the first shipper. In that meantime, I found the spot where we're going to haul the boat out, right? Wrong. That marina was approximately 90 miles downriver, and the river flows north. I don't know if you remember that, but that river flows north. It's weird. It's a weird river system. So you're fighting the current. So with going down river cruising at 8 knots, you're actually going up river south. It would have took approximately 2 days. Good days if we're lucky to get there. So that was out.
Can't put that in the schedule yet.
Yep. And we don't know the boat. We don't know the river. So it was like, that's not a smart move, right? So knock that out. So now is when we found our shipper. We locked in the deposit, got everything lined up. We've got a shooting for date, and we have a secondary backup day, which are back-to-back days, praying they work out good because obviously this boat's 400 miles from me and work schedule doesn't allow but this one trip right now. So we're kind of hoping that it all works out. So then we had to line up a crane. I thought about it. I was like, what am I going to do? So I just Googled, local crane companies to where the boat is. Found this awesome crane company. It's a family-owned business, Mr. Tom Shout out to him and his company. He has been back and forth with me, been an amazing help. Obviously, we're 600 or 400 miles away, so he has went and he looked at the location that he wanted to do the haul out, right? Wrong. The river's down, way down. So he calls me, he says, we got a issue, not a problem, we can solve it. We got an issue. He said, where we're gonna haul out at, it's not gonna work. And I was like, I'm stressing. It is what it is. He said, give me a couple days. I'm going to go scout some areas and I want to go look at the boat anyway to see what rigging I need. Good deal. So I sent him to where the boat is, sent him a picture of it so he can find it easily, make sure that the current owner is good with him boarding the boat. All good. He calls me a couple days after he boarded, checked it out, said, I found another location, but, and I was like, great. He said, but they want some money.
Of course, it makes the world go round.
Well, then I was like, well, let me sleep on it. I think I can possibly take the boat downriver, well, upriver, down south, because I forgot about that. He reminded me about that again, because I keep forgetting the river system there. And I think we can move the boat to the haul out marina, 90 miles away, and it would save us money. Well, it doesn't. That doesn't add up. Timeline doesn't work. Logistics doesn't work. It's just that can't happen. So called him back, said, let's do it. Just tell the guy that we'll use his property, we'll haul the boat out, and we'll be safe about it, and it'll be done. So
safety first.
That right now is the goal. We have the shipper lined up, right? We have the haul out location lined up, right?
Yep.
We have the haul out guy lined up, Mr. Tom, the crane, right? So now it's figuring out what tools do I need, or do we need, the boys, you know, you gotta have tools, other than cold snacks. What tools do we need?
Cold snacks aren't tools.
So I started a list in my phone, you know, and I'm just thinking of everything I can. And, you know, it's everything from, I've got to order prop pullers. Didn't know that. I thought props on these boats come off just like my outboards come off. Do not. So, order prop puller. Then you got to have this, and you got to have that. Well, did you do this? Well, we got to cut electrical wires, and then we got to do that, and then we got to undo a cable, and then, oh my God.
Then there's another email from Amazon that he bought something else.
Yeah, there's a lot. So, tool cache lined up. Check. That's where we are. And I'm roughly 4 days away, as of this videoing, to take this 400-mile trip with the boys. And as she said, it's a hope and a prayer that it all lines up. So I start checking the weather. Snow. Great.
Kinda
So not only are we going to be on the water, under a boathouse, with 25 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts, didn't tell you that, and they're calling for snow. The snow percentage has dropped. It's just supposed to be flurries. We're still 5-ish days away from the snow prediction. So fingers crossed that goes away. Days are going to be 40s, low 40s. Nights are going to be low 20s. So, found a house for me and the boys to crash at. Got that handled.
Yep.
Now, we've got to remove the upper helm. That's where all the tools come into play. The cable steering has to come undone. All the wiring going to the electronics, the upper helm has to be cut and marked and labeled and saved. Yes, we're rewiring the whole boat, but I still need to know what goes to where, so when we pull new wires, I can know what goes to where, I guess.
Well, we do need it to go back together the correct way.
We can always sell it.
Upgrade.
So, all that'll have to happen. Then there's approximately 14-ish to 16-ish screws around the helm that attaches it to the top of the boat. And it's just like a wall. It's got a console in the middle. Those have to come out. They're not going to strip. They're 50 years old. Yeah, right.
That sounds like a lot of work already.
I've got a torch that's going with me too, so gas. So yeah. Then once we get that done, it's super windy, so our plan is floating around, kind of like what we're going to be doing, figuring it out. So then obviously it's moved the boat over, and the boat only has to go about a half a mile. It'll be downriver, up north, to where we're going to load out. So the crane will be on site that morning. possibly the shipper shows up because he has my deposit.
Yeah, that would be a good thing.
The crane picks the boat up out of the water. While the boat is suspended, we have to remove the props. The shipper will not touch the boat unless the props are removed. Boat will be loaded onto the trailer. Shipper will have all his permits pulled. He'll have his transporters with him, front and back, because it's a wide load. I can't remember the beam on the boat exactly. I want to say it's 14-foot beam. No, that's not right. It's bigger. Anyway, it's too wide to legally go across the road. So we'll do that. Semi driver 400 miles. And that's
she'll be home, and I'll get to see her for the first time.
Yeah. So she doesn't like the boat. You don't see any more videos. Send help.
I think I'm gonna like it because we're gonna redo it.
Yeah.
I mean,
so that's the truth. Honestly, all this it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. But like she put right here, nothing about this is simple. Nothing. And I don't think we've done anything together since we've been married. Well, me. I come up with a lot of crazy ideas. I do a lot of crazy stuff.
a lot.
Blew myself up once. Almost drowned. Almost lost the boat in the Bahamas. Yeah. It's going to work out. It's going to be great.
I'm praying.
Appreciate you guys being along for this journey, this voyage, where we live and we learn together. See you guys.
Bye.